Hey gang, Devall here with an all-new review for ToyWorldOrder.com. I love Transformers, and while it's not a line I actively collect, one did actually catch my eye recently. The recent release of the video game Fall of Cybertron has presented some great new designs for some classic characters, and one of my favorite figures and characters of all time has finally received the toy treatment in this Transformers Generations line for Fall of Cybertron, and it's none other than the Cybertron Kickback. The packaging for this line is wonderfully done, with a large image of the character above the Transformers Generations logo. A large bubble gives you a perfect view of the figure and accessories within, while the back features the figure in both of his modes, a short bio, and a vintage-inspired power strip. Okay, let's rip this puppy open and take a look at the figure. The Fall of Cybertron design for this character invokes the classic vintage look of the figure while updating the look of the character. The paint on the figure is well done, lots of purple and gold highlights here. And thanks to the ball-jointed constructions that make up Transformers these days, this figure has a ton of great articulations. From the pinchers that sit over his shoulders all the way down to his feet, you can really get him into some great poses. The only problem here is the pinchers here, while they're articulated at their midpoint, allowing them to straighten out, the pinchers themselves aren't, and that's kind of sad, as I wish I could open and close these guys. Oh well. And the figure comes with a large disc launcher, and it's well painted in design, albeit a bit goofy looking. The insect wings here attach to the bottom near where the disc fires, effectively making it into a crossbow. And the disc loads into the front, and by pushing forward on top of the bow, the disc can be launched out into the air. And the weapon can be held in either hand, but when holding it in his left hand, for some reason on mine, he won't hold his weapon up and his arm keeps drooping back down. Oh well. And the figure can also hold the insect wings in both hands, essentially giving him dual laser wing swords. Now this is a more suitable way to display him on a shelf, rather than with the crossbow. Okay, let's move on to the transformation. Now, using the fold-out instruction sheet that all Transformers come with, it's a pretty straightforward transformation for experienced collectors, but the kids' parents may have to help them out the first couple of times. Starting with the head, you turn it 360 degrees to face behind him, lower the antenna, and pull up on a hinged piece near his neck. Back around to the front, the chest flips up, the side panels fold inward. And next, the hand gauntlets pull down, and then you turn the whole hand assembly around. The arms then raise up and turn upwards. Next, the legs turn in, the feet push inwards, and the legs spin around. And going back to the chest, the assemblage flips around to create the insect head and abdomen. And then next, the arms fold back and snap together. For the insect legs, the robot legs here fold backwards, while the two sets of insect hands fold down and snap neatly into the hip joints of the robot form. To finish this awesome toy off, the pinchers fold up and the wings snap underneath each of the pinchers, which finishes up the insect mode. And I'll be honest, I missed one little step here. The feet themselves are supposed to spin 360 degrees, with the big toe pointing towards the sky. Hey, I said I love Transformers. I never said I could actually transform them properly 100% of the time. Don't judge me. Now, this is an awesome addition to any Transformer collection, and is a perfect update to the classic vintage figure. I mean, look at them there, side by side, like big brother and little brother. It's so cute. And this really was one of my favorite figures when I was a kid. I loved the Insecticons, and now it's one of my favorite figures currently. It's a fun design with a great look, so I suggest that you dig this sucker up in the toy aisles while you can. And until next time, gang, keep playing with your toys.